You've done 1,000 crunches. You've held planks until your whole body shook. And you're still standing in front of that mirror wondering why nothing's changed. Here's the truth. Nobody wants to say out loud. Your abs were never broken. You've just been chasing the wrong solution this whole time. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact 3 exercises that actually build visible abs. Real exercise science, not another myth recycled from an old fitness magazine. And stick around because exercise number 2 looks almost too easy to matter, which is exactly why most people skip right past it. Let's talk about the real problem first. Millions of people do AB workouts every single day. Crunches, sit-ups, leg raises, sometimes all 3, back to back, day after day. And still, nothing shows. Why does that happen to so many people who are clearly putting in the work? Because visible abs were never just about the exercise. They're about something happening beneath the surface, something almost no workout video ever explains. Here's the science most people are never taught. Everyone has abdominal muscles. Everyone. Right now, under your shirt, there's a muscle called the rectus abdominis. Yes, even if you can't see it. But that muscle is covered by a layer of fat. And here's the part that trips people up. That layer doesn't disappear just because you train the muscle underneath it. This idea that working a muscle burns the fat sitting on top of it is called spot reduction. And here's where things get interesting. Researchers have actually tested this directly, tracking fat loss in a specific trained body part. And the result? No meaningful difference in fat loss at that exact spot compared to anywhere else on the body. In plain English, training your abs does not melt belly fat. Your body decides where fat comes off. Not your workout, not your favorite YouTube routine, your body. So why do most people fail, even when they're trying hard? Because they're solving the wrong problem entirely. They believe more crunches equal more visible abs. But if your body fat is too high, you could do 1,000 crunches a day and still never see a single line. Not because the exercise failed, because it was never designed to fix that part of the equation. This is the biggest mistake almost everyone makes, training the muscle while completely ignoring the fat sitting on top of it. Visible abs actually come from 2 things happening at the same time. 1. Lowering body fat, which happens mainly through nutrition. 2. Building the ab muscles themselves, so when that fat finally does come down, there's real shape and definition underneath. Most people only chase one of these. That's exactly why they stay stuck for months, sometimes years. Now here's what science actually says about training abs the right way. The rectus abdominis responds best to resistance and time under tension, not endless repetitions. That means 50 fast, sloppy crunches are far less effective than a handful of slow, controlled movements that genuinely challenge the muscle. This changes everything about how you should be training. You don't need more reps. You need better tension. And that's exactly what the next 3 exercises are built around. Full engagement, real activation, 0 equipment required. But before we get there, here's a mistake almost nobody catches in time. Most people train abs every single day, assuming more is always better. But muscles, including your abs, grow during rest, not during the workout itself. Training the same muscle daily without recovery can actually slow your progress down. Here's something most people never realize. Your abs need rest, just like every other muscle in your body. Keep that in mind because it's going to matter a lot when we get to your weekly plan. Alright, let's get into exercise number 1. This is called the hollow body hold. Lie flat on your back. Press your lower back firmly into the floor. This part actually matters more than people think. Raise your shoulders and legs slightly off the ground. Extend your arms overhead and hold. This single position creates constant tension through your entire abdominal wall, far more than a crunch could ever produce. Why does it work so well? Because a crunch only moves through a small range of motion. The hollow body hold forces your abs to fight against gravity for the entire time you're in it. Start with 20 seconds. Build up toward 45. You'll likely feel it shaking around second 15. That shake is your abs finally being forced to actually work. Now here's where things get interesting. Exercise number 2. This one looks almost too simple to work. And that's exactly why most people scroll right past it without a second thought. It's called the plank reach and rock. Start in a forearm plank, elbows under shoulders, body in one straight line from head to heels. Now, instead of holding perfectly still, slowly rock your body forward, then back, just a few inches at a time. That tiny movement changes everything. It keeps tension shifting continuously through your entire core, front, sides, even your lower back stabilizers. A regular plank trains your abs to hold still. This version trains them to control movement, which is actually much closer to how your core works in real life, whether you're lifting, twisting, or just walking. Do this for 30 to 40 seconds. Keep the movement small and controlled. If your hips start sagging, stop and reset. Quality beats duration every single time. And now, the exercise most people have genuinely never even heard of. Exercise number 3. The slow bicycle crunch. You've probably seen the bicycle crunch before. Fast, choppy, elbows flying toward the knees. But here's the mistake almost everyone makes: doing it too fast. When you rush this movement, momentum does the work instead of your muscles. So slow it down. Take a full 3 seconds to rotate your elbow toward the opposite knee. Pause. Feel the squeeze travel through your entire torso, obliques included. Then switch sides, just as slow. This one change, slowing down a movement you already knew, makes it dramatically more effective because it forces continuous engagement instead of letting momentum carry you through. 10 slow reps per side. That's genuinely all you need. Now let's put it all together into your actual weekly routine. Remember what we said earlier? Your abs need rest to grow. So here's the plan. Train these 3 exercises 3 times a week, not every day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday works perfectly. 1 round of all 3 exercises, back to back, resting 30 seconds between each. As you get stronger, add a second round. That's it. No hour-long ab workouts. No daily grinding that leaves you sore and burnt out. Just focused, consistent tension, 3 times a week. But remember what we said at the very beginning of this video. The exercises build the muscle. Your nutrition is what reveals it. Here's what science actually supports. Nothing extreme, nothing magic, nothing sold to you in a bottle. Visible abs require your body fat percentage to drop into a range where the muscle can actually show through. And for most people, that means eating in a slight calorie deficit, prioritizing protein, and staying consistent for weeks, not days. Anyone promising you visible abs in 1 single week is not being honest with you. Here's what most people miss in all of this. Visible abs were never really about finding some secret exercise. They're about doing the right things, consistently, long enough for your body to actually respond. The muscle is already there. It's been there this whole time. Your job isn't to build it from nothing. Your job is to train it correctly and give your body the conditions it needs to finally reveal it. That shift, from chasing a miracle workout to committing to consistency and patience, is genuinely the difference between the people who get results and the people who quit after 2 weeks and blame the exercises. You now understand more about this than most people at your gym. So here's your move. Save this video because you're going to want to come back to these 3 exercises. Try the routine 3 times this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and actually feel the difference between these movements and the crunches you used to grind through. And if this video helped you understand your body just a little better, hit subscribe. Because next week, we're breaking down the real science of losing stubborn fat, the part almost nobody explains correctly. I'll see you in the next one.